Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Happy Builder series. Today, we are going to integrate everything that we've learned throughout this series and put everything together. See how it shows up in our body and how our body responds to this sequence. And today, you need a space, your mat, yourself, and maybe also a blanket to help soften the blow on our knees, which is very lovely for today's hip opening sequences. So get your props ready and let's get started. Alright, so today we are going to start in the seat, and actually I'm going to fold my blanket up to this height, and again, whichever height feels good for you at the moment, go for it. And then I'll tuck it underneath my hips, elevating the hips over the heels, over the knees a little bit to help open up the angle in here so that we can sit a bit more comfortable in this position. And whichever leg is in front, let yourself forward and simply close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Take an inhale, lift through the crown of the head, and exhale, drop in. On your next inhale, place one palm on your chest, the other on your belly, and simply breathe in and take a notice where your breath is in today. And exhale, where is it coming out of, from today? Is it from your belly or from your chest? Inhale. Feel your entire body expanding forward, backwards, upward, and downwards. And exhale. Feel yourself contracting back to your center and drop in into the seat. Inhale and exhale. Our breathing is the one movement that we are the most familiar with, but maybe it's just so intuitive. A lot of time we lost this conscious awareness over the movement and the effect of it on our body. So take this moment to not only arrive on the mat, but also come back to your breath. You can physically feel your breath going upward and downwards. Feel the movement in your body right now. And simply just register the sense of moving through your breath. Inhale, last breath here, inhale. And on our exhale, softly release your hands and find your way directly to downward facing dog. But maybe first place, again, the blanket, maybe fold it up to a quarter size and then place it behind the midline of our mat. And then from here, push into the palms, externally rotate the upper arm, and then push yourself up and back to your downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of today, paddle out the feet one at a time. Feel free to just move into the body. And if you're doing this on a Friday, take this as a chance to refresh yourself from the week before and open yourself up for the weekend ahead. And when you are ready, inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bending to both knees, bring the right knee to your chest as you roll yourself forward. Step the right foot next to the right thumb. Drop the left knee. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips forward and up. Anjaneyasana. Make sure that the hips are pushing evenly forward into your right knee. And exhale, keep the squeezing your shoulder blades. Cactus the elbows. And then at the bottom of your exhale, reach the fingertips back and push the hips back. Half splits. Continue this waving movement. Inhale, reach forward, push back, bending a little. Exhale, cactus the elbow, reach the fingertips back, hips back. Inhale, way forward and up and back. Exhale, squeeze and push back. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, reach forward and up, and exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades, reach back, kick back. Last one. Here, inhale. Continue the fluidity in your movement. Make it smooth. Make it fluid. Squeeze, exhale, and push. And then, next time when you return to your Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale. This time, hands to heart center and hook the outer side of your left elbow outside of your right knee. And from here, you can bring the palms together, bring it to heart center, and try to reach over your thumbs with your left lung. So the twist is actually coming from this bottom side, the left side, from the midline, rather than squeezing into the right side here. So simply breathe in. See if you can bring the left side over a little bit more through the twist, and exhale, settle in. On your next inhale, unhook the elbow, return to center, and simply untuck the back knee, roll over the left toes forward and back a couple rounds, last bit of hip opening, and then walk the fingertips over to the left, and then pivot the left heel down, toes, right toes up, sit back to your Skandasana. If the Skandasana is a bit high, feel free to bob it up and down. And then on your next exhale, gently lower your hips down all the way to the mat. Amazing work. From here, roll the left knee in, roll over to the top of your left foot, and inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Let the fold come from the hip crease. So if that means your upper body is high up, feel free to just bring your fingertips down to support the line of energy in your spine, even in your forward fold. Last breath here, inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, however deep you are, push yourself up with your fingertips, bending to the right knee. Kick your right heel in front of your left knee, and then use the help of your fingers to walk yourself forward into this shin box. And make sure that both knees are on the blanket so that they are on an even plane. And roll the hips forward and back a couple times to find what's available in the outer edge of your right hips right now, and simply just roll forward and back. And maybe if it's in your physicality, engage the core, engage the glutes, walk the fingertips back, and bring yourself upwards. And push the hips forward ever so gently, and maybe engage the core and lean yourself back a little. Inhale, hinge into the hip crease right here and lean forward. Sit back. Exhale, squeeze into the glutes, push forward, lean back ever so slightly, all the while keeping the upper body straight. Last round here. Inhale, hinge, lean forward, and exhale, squeeze, and lean back. Amazing work. Next time when you return to the mat, simply plant the palms, tuck the feet, and then simply push yourself back up to downward facing dog. We are going to the second side. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bending to both knees, rounding to the spine, left knee to chest, and then step the left foot forward next to the thumb. Drop the back knee. And when you're ready, inhale, reach up, hips forward, reach up. And exhale, cactus the elbow, squeeze the hips back, fingertips back, half splits. Inhale, roll forward and up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, squeezing through the shoulder blades, reach the hips back, half splits. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach forward. Exhale, squeeze, pull yourself back. Last 2 rounds, inhale, reach forward and up, lean back, maybe reach just slightly behind where you can see. Exhale, squeeze and push, half splits. Find your balance. Last one, inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, squeeze and back. And on your next inhale, return to Anjaneyasana. And then Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring the right elbow outside of the left knee this time. Twist open to the left. And bring hands to heart center as much as you can by bringing the right side over instead of squeezing into the left. It's kind of same. It sounds the same, but it feels very different in your body. So if you feel a sense of squeezing in the short side, that's a bit too much for you. That means you just need to come out of it a little bit. Last breath here, inhale. Try to bring your right lung over to your thumbs. And exhale. Return fingertips to the floor. Lift up the right knee and roll forward and back over your toes. A couple more times to really open up the front of the right hip. And then when you are ready, roll the right heel down, walk the fingertips over to the right, and then gently sit back to your Skandasana. And on your next inhale, for preparation, exhale, gently sit back down to the floor. Roll the right knee in over to the top of the right foot. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Again, find that hip hinge from your hip crease. And if that means knees a little bent, that is okay as well. As long as you feel that line of tension all the way in the back of the body, from the leg all the way down, up to the body, upper body. And a couple more breaths in this bend leg forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on your next exhale, push yourself up. Bending to the left knee, kick the left heel over in front of your right knee and walk yourself forward up into this shin box position and roll open the outside of our left hip this time. Simply floss it open, forward and back, and summon a little bit more strength, engage the core, also both in the front and the back, and also in the quads to lift yourself up. And lean the chest back. Push the hips forward. And inhale. Lean forward. Hinge at the hip crease. Exhale. Squeeze. And lean back. Inhale. Hinge. And lean. Exhale. Back. And next time when you hinge forward, land the fingertips down. Unlock the foot. And push back up to your downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, simply just stay in a relative stillness. Eyes at your toes, push into the palms, shoulders stable, hips up, heels may be on the floor or not, whichever is okay, as long as there's a long line of energy from the crown of your head all the way out to your tailbone. And that is okay. And it's okay that the heels are not touching the floor. And simply just feel the difference of this down dog after the hip opening drill that we just go through. And when you are ready, inhale, lift the heel, bend the knee. Look forward. You can take 10 baby steps again, big steps forward, or simply hop to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly unravel your spine all the way up. Push the hips forward, the same engagement in the core, in the hips. And exhale, hands to heart center. If you are sweating already, like I am right now, feel free to let the water drip down and let your body kind of just respond and take a notice of what's happening. If you're sweating, if the heart rate is up, however your body is reacting right now is a good time to take a notice. And most importantly, feel that force from within you that always somehow managed to pull you back into this invisible center within yourself. So There's a lot of information in this Tadasana for you to explore, for you to mind through. So go ahead, last breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, reach up, sit back, chair pose. And exhale, push into the right foot, left knee to chest. Take an inhale. For preparation, find your balance. Exhale, push everything forward and out. Inhale, bring it in. Kick the left heel back. Reach back, maybe visit crouching warrior, and then let the toes back down. Reach up, crescent pose. Exhale, split open, forward and back. Warrior 2. Next, inhale, push into the right foot, straighten the right leg, and continue the motion. Sit back to your Skandasana. And then from here, walk the fingertips forward. Plant the left hand down, roll over to the side outside of the left foot, and step the right foot back and reach up. Side plank. You know the movement, you know the action. And on your next inhale, reach the right foot to your chest, and then softly step it forward. Land the left heel down. Fingertips can be inside of the right foot, or you can bring elbow up, whichever feels good to you right now. Again, no right or wrong. There's only what works for you and what doesn't. And reach up, engaging to the right knee. Find stretch on the left side. And exhale. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back as you lower down to Chaturanga. Take a push up. Drop the knees and the elbows. Bring yourself back. And then on your next inhale, pull yourself through upward facing dog. And exhale. Push back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a big step forward or hop gently. Inhale, lift hip, bend knee, step or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, again, fold down. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, sit the hips back, chair pose. And exhale, push into the left foot, right knee to chest. Inhale for preparation. Find your balance. Exhale, push everything out to the front. Inhale, everything in. Kick the right heel back, back. Crouching warrior. And then softly land the right toes down. Inhale, reach up. Crescent pose. Exhale, split the arms forward and back. Drop the right heel in to your warrior 2. Inhale, hands to heart center. Push to straighten the left leg. And continue sitting back down to your right heel. Take an inhale, walk yourself forward. Keep the hips low, forward. Plant the right palm this time. Roll over to the outer edge of the right foot and then step forward. And stock the foot, push the hips up, plank, side plank on the right for 2. 1 knee to chest, left knee to chest, step it forward. Right heel down. Left fingertips inside of the left foot as you reach the right fingertips up. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot back, lower down to Chaturanga. Push up, drop the knees and the elbows. Inhale, pull through upward facing dog. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. When you're down dog, on your next inhale, lift the heel, bend the knee, look forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly unravel your spine. Up, reach the fingertips to the sky. Push the hips forward and exhale. Bring everything back down to your heart center. Amazing work. That was a really good round of our theme sequence. And take this time in Tadasana to kind of observe the information that's coming up in your body right now. Whatever it is, 2 more breaths. Find your rhythm. Find what's stable for you to carry over. We are going to do a second round, same, but a little different. So again, let go of expectations of how you should perform. Instead, be curious of what's going to happen. So when you are ready, inhale, reach the fingertips up, sit the hips back, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Push to stand, left knee to chest. Inhale for preparation. Find a soft gaze. Exhale, push everything out forward. Inhale, bring it in. Step back to your crescent pose. And exhale, settle in. Inhale, maybe reach up. Hands to heart center. And exhale, this time be careful. Reach the right arm to the back and left arm to the front. Twist open to the right side. Find your balance in this archer's lunge by twisting the hips, left hip forward, right hip back. Engage the right knee forward, push into the left heel. And then last breath here, inhale. And exhale, return to center. And simply roll the left heel down, reach the fingertips forward and back. Bend into the right knee to find your warrior. And only one breath here. Warrior is about perseverance. Exhale, push to stand. Sit back to your Skandasana on the left. On your next inhale, land the fingertips, walk yourself forward, plant the left palm, roll over to the outer side of the left foot, and step back. You can do a quick side plank hold, or you can gently land the right toes behind your left leg and push the hips up towards the sky. Open up the chest to the sky into your wild thing for 5, 4, push into the hips wherever you are, 2, 1, release. Bring the right knee to chest, step it forward. Left heel down to the midline. Again, reach the fingertips inside right leg or on top of the right thigh and reach the left fingertips up and over your left ear. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring the fingertips down, step back, low plank. Take a push-up. Drop the knees and the elbows. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. From here, lift the heel, bend the knee, look forward, bottom of exhale, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, set the hips back, reach the arms forward. Chair pose. Exhale, push into the left foot, right knee to chest. Take an inhale for preparation. Exhale, push everything out. Inhale, bring it in, kick the right heel back, 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 back. Drop the right toes down, reach up, crescent pose. And exhale, settle into your pose. On your next inhale, hands to heart center. This time, reach the left fingertips towards the back, open up to the left side, and then reach the right arm forward. Again, find that scissoring motion in your thighs so that your right hip is forward and left hip is going back. All the while, keep the left knee forward, right heel back. And on your next exhale, return to center. And simply open up to the side. Find your warrior 2. Your feet can be heel to heel or heel to arch, whichever feels good to you in the moment. And inhale, straighten the left leg, hands to heart center. Exhale, sit back. Skandasana on the right. On your next inhale, fingertips walk yourself forward. Plant the right palm. Roll over to the outer edge of right foot. Step back. Stack the foot or land the toes back. Push open up to your wild thing on the second side. And push the hips up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to center. Find stability in the right shoulder as you bring your left knee to chest and roll yourself forward. Drop the right heel. And left fingertips can be on the floor or, again, on your knee as you reach the right fingertips up and over. Push into the outer edge of the right foot. Reach right fingertips up. Find that counterbalance in between the sides for 3, 2, 1. Plant the palms. Step back. Long push up. Drop the knees and the elbows. Bring yourself back. Inhale, pull through upward facing dog. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. And from your downward facing dog, take 10 baby steps forward. Keep the hands glued. and really challenge your core, challenge your bend into the knee, and your journey begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly unravel yourself up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Return to your own rhythm of breath. And this time, take a notice of how your body is responding to the additional twists in the flow. And when you are ready, dancer's pose is where we are going next. I really like dancers because, one, you root firmly into the present. And let's start in the right foot. Once you find your stance, bend into the left knee. Catch the inner side of the left foot. Reach the right arm up, and lift the left foot up towards the sky. Kick and lift, kick and lift. You only need to care about where you're grabbing your foot, and then let everything else just take care of itself. Trusting your balance, trusting your physicality for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go of the back foot of the pass. Let it settle in and wiggle out the hips if it was a little tight in there. It's only normal. And we'll go to the second side. Again, find a stance, find a firm stance in the left foot this time. And then bend into the right knee, catch the inner side of the right foot. Take an inhale. Find a soft gaze right in front of yourself, but slightly above. So your gaze is actually very kind of relaxed. You're not gazing into a point, but rather letting your peripheral vision just kind of blur out. That's how you focus in your balance right now. And once you find your balance, grab hold of the foot and reach the left arm up as you reach the right foot back. Kick back and let your right foot take the lead, and right arm take the direction. Kick up, lift up, lean into your dancer's pose. We have one hand grabbing into the past, taking what we've learned in the past, and then we're integrating everything now, offering up to the future. So 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Solidify. Last breath here. You're doing amazing work. And exhale. Softly release. Amazing work. Check out the foot. Check out the legs. And gently walk your feet wide. Probably as wide as the mat. Maybe pivot the heels in as you sit the hips back to your passive squat. You can wiggle the hips side to side, bring hands to heart center to help you open up the hips. And again, if it's very high up, feel free to just kind of push into the hips and roll one shoulder over forward, then the other to slowly build up into this, passive squat. And gently in this still semi-active position, let yourself settle down. Let your breath slow down and let your heart rate return to its default setting. And simply, when you are ready, drop the hips down and sit back onto your blanket. And bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop open to the side. From here, you can choose to keep the blanket underneath yourself, or you can remove it and simply just observe how is it different from when we first started. And from here, if this kind of hanging action in the knees are hurting your knees, feel free to tuck blocks underneath to support yourself as we open up the hips. As long as the knees don't hurt, it's okay to dangle. And then from here, grab hold of your foot, open up the soles of the feet as if you're opening up a book, and push into your elbows to open up the hips, inner side of the hips, and you can even play side to side, sway side to side, and feel your way into the maximum of your range of motion. And again, everybody is different in our hip structure, so there's no reason to compare yourself with others because we are all unique. There's really not a fair comparison starting point, so why bother? Compare it to yourself. And simply lean yourself forward, reach the crown of your head forward, your tailbone back, kind of just gentle, different opposite pulling directions to release the spine. Neutralize and release. We did a lot of back bending, a lot of chest opening, and a lot of also kicking back, engaging our glutes action today. So right now, simply let yourself settle back in and let the sweat count down, because if you're like me, I'm very sweaty right now. And maybe 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. And on your next inhale, softly push yourself back up and return to our starting position, which is a seated position. And whichever leg is in the front at the beginning, use it. Do the opposite leg. And if you forgot which leg was forward, just do the one that feels awkward right now. And that's usually the side that we haven't done. And so to me, that is left foot in front. And from here, again, you can scoop the buns back to really root into the sit bones again. And then simply place one palm on your chest, the other on your belly. And again, take a notice of where your breath is today. I know it's coming from the outside, but I want to see where it's arriving in your body and where it is going out from the body. And inhale, feel the body expanding. Maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's your belly, maybe it's in both, maybe it's in neither. And exhale, feel maybe the belly or the chest, both or neither, collapsing into yourself. And as you inhale, lift up and open up, take a notice if you are leaning a little bit forward or a little bit back. There's no right or wrong. Simply take a notice and then exhale. Wherever you are, find yourself back into this neutral space. Inhale and exhale. And when you are ready, gently place your palms on your thighs or cupping your knees, whichever feels good. And simply just sit. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds to return to, again, make ourselves aware of our breathing pattern. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly let it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round here. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly let everything go with control, with grace for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, One big inhale, exaggerate the motion, lean forward and kind of like just suck everything in through the nose. Feel the entire body almost as if you're unraveling yourself with every breath in. And exhale, again, lean forward, push the air out, completely clear it out. Gently return to your neutral state of physicality, of your mind. From here, you can drop into a meditation or simply just sit here with your breath for the next 3 to 5 minutes to let this practice, let this series take its effect in your body and in your mind. And also use this time to really take a notice how your body is responding to the sequence up till this point. And I really hope you continue back to this series, 5 videos, 1 a day, and build up this habit to move the body daily. Your body, your older self will definitely thank you for that. And I hope to see you again in the next video. And until then, thank you and namaste.